Hi, I'm Charlie Puth.
Hey, I'm Demi Lovato.
Hey guys, I'm Justin Bieber.
And this is Dance on Sunset on Dash.
Welcome everybody to Dance on Sunset. My name is Matt Mosley.
And Jenny Lynn.
And today we are discussing something always cool because, you know, we're just cool people.
Oh,
so,
absolutely. Come on.
So today we are discussing something a little different. What it's like to be a dancer, getting into the actual mindset of things, and what it's like to live the side of a dancer specifically. So before we start something, I realized if she seems familiar, it's because you guys have seen her in the Instagram video for the face filters. Tell me, what was that like being, doing that?
Okay, so the Instagram filter is definitely a popular topic,
Right.
Everybody's it's a little controversial just because everybody's saying, oh, Instagram is copying Snapchat, or
Right.
Instagram is doing this and that. It was really fun, I'm not gonna lie. It was super fun. It was about 9 hours of filming.
9 hours of filming?
Yes.
For just like a 30-second?
For a 30-second video.
Wow.
About 9 hours of filming. Pretty insane. Definitely a tedious process because we had to do certain very, very little moments over and over and over and over again, which was...
Your arms probably got really tired.
Oh my god, it did. And so, definitely a really great experience. I met so many fun people on the set. The food was pretty fantabulous.
Really? What did you guys have?
Okay, I mean, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We had, for breakfast, there was, everything. Like donuts, there was an omelet bar, there was juices, cereals, like you can literally, it's endless.
Right.
Lunch, there was like smoked salmon, tuna, sushi, chicken kebabs, like just everything. I mean, desserts, salads. We were being like
You were
pampered.
living.
We were living.
Instagram was hooking it up. So yeah, to get back on topic.
Yeah.
We're basically discussing just the everyday grind of dancers and what it's like to be on set. In last week's episode we discussed what it's like to book a job or what it's like to audition. I guess now we're kind of just we're discussing the other half of what it is like to be a dancer. So to start things off, I've been dancing since I was 3, and I've been dancing now for, I'm bad at math, let's see, 13, 10 years plus 14 years?
You're 18?
I'm about to be 18, yeah.
Okay.
15 years.
Yeah.
Wow, really, that's why I'm so good at math. Anyways, I've been dancing for about 15 years now, and 90% of it was professional, but like when you're young, around like the ages of like 3 or from like 3 to 7, you don't really know what's going on as a dancer. You're just like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and like that's all you really know. I feel like the main message of this week's episode is, with growth comes maturity, and with maturity comes respect, and with respect comes admiration from others. So it's kind of like a ripple effect in that regard.
I was in a studio where they were more old-fashioned, I guess I would say. So they were a competitive studio, but
they focus on more classical stuff.
Yeah, they did. And as the times change and stuff like that, that kind of gets pushed to the side, and you want new, more challenging things.
More contemporary stuff is put for dance academies.
Yes, exactly. I didn't start competing or getting into the competition world until around, I would say probably 12, maybe, which for dancers now especially, I think that's a pretty late start, because you see some of these people,
kids that are 7-year-olds that look at Abby Lee.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god.
I was 6 when she first got in there.
It's insane, like the potential and the skill that kids have now. I believe now, being a 15-year-old and being put in such a professional environment, that maturity was instant.
It's probably one of the hardest challenges that come with, being a dancer or being an entertainer, whatever you may choose. It's always something that I've seen a lot of people struggle with. Myself, I haven't been able, which I'm glad. You're always glad if you don't struggle with it, because you're just like, all right, yay, it's not too much of a problem with me. But no, I've been a part of many, not only TV, motion picture, you know, a whole bunch of different types of things. For 4 years straight, I was doing a live performance in Pasadena at the Pasadena Playhouse with the Lithgow family. Yeah, it was a great experience, amazing experience. Made so many friends and family. I mean, I got to work with amazing people like Ariana Grande, Olivia Holt, Sabrina Carpenter, Jordan Fisher, Ashley Argota, to name a few. And it was crazy because, you know, it was surreal, but at the same time, like I was, that maturity had to come in order for them to be able to like, okay, yeah, I respect what you're doing. Like,
Absolutely.
like wow, like this kid is like my age and he's also here, or these kids are younger than I am, because I was working with kids from the ages of like maybe like 7 at the youngest, up to my age, and I'm 17.
Wow.
So it's like
You're different.
right at the time I was 16 because my birthday's in March, but they didn't do the show from, I think they started in November and then ended at the end of January. So yeah, I was still a little bit younger then, but that's still a very, very wide variety. It's almost a 10-year difference.
Yeah.
And so for that to kick in for a lot of the talent that they brought in to play the larger roles, they were like, wow, like these kids are really, really mature for their age. And there were a lot of times when, if the kids weren't acting to a certain degree, people like myself or the other dancers that were around my age had to kind of wrangle up the kids and say, listen, well, I know we're having fun, this is great, but we got to keep it professional, because if they see that we're slacking, they're gonna be like, listen, you're working with adults.
Yeah.
This is not okay that you're running around, and I mean, yes, you're having fun, but do that on your off time. Because there would be times where we would come in and we'd do rehearsals, and then we'd do dress rehearsals, and then we'd do stage rehearsals, where there's a lot of time in which nothing is happening, and you really wish that stuff was, but like in the downtime when they're upstairs, because you're in the basement usually, not like an actual basement, but it's like a really, really nice basement, and there are dressing rooms and everything. But the stage is above, so generally speaking, there will be a lot of times when, like Sabrina, for example, like Sabrina Carpenter, she'd be upstairs and she'd be reading her lines, and they'd be going through scenes and stuff like that, and we'd all be downstairs doing absolutely nothing. So we'd be like sitting on the floor, like playing like, I don't know, like that's the thing, we'd bring like stuff like cards or like whatever.
To keep you occupied.
Yeah, to keep us occupied, because we'd be there all day long. Like we'd be there at like 9 a.m. Like our call time was 9 a.m. and then we'd be there until like 10.
Hey.
So I was like, oh my God. Great thing there were couches there. But yeah, no, a lot of things that happen, you know, happen for a reason, and I'm glad that they do, because that gives me the opportunity to then look at it from an outside perspective and say, okay, I have to be really, really professional about this. How should I handle this? And then from there, I just, you know, I make sure that I'm being the most on top of things person, so that nobody can ever blame me for anything. You know what I'm saying? Because you never want to be in a position where somebody goes, hey, you're slacking, or hey, you're doing a bad job, or you need to calm down because you're around professionals. You know, so I've always kind of grown up with that mentality of never wanting that to happen.
Of course.
Because nobody wants that to happen. No. So yeah, I mean, that's basically where that comes from for me. But if you guys like the show today, definitely let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Guys, please subscribe to this channel. We'd love to have you here. This is a really, really cool experience for both of us. So if you really like it, let us know. Go follow our socials down below. This is Dance on Sunset. I'm Matt Mosley.
And I'm Jenny Lynn.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks for hanging out. Join us next time on Dance on Sunset on Dash.